Have you missed me? Don't all shout at once. You know where I've been. It's Callum's fault. Passing the lurgy on. Hi, Ian. How are you? Yeah. So, first time in a fortnight. Well, it'll be a fortnight tomorrow since I've been live. So, I'm sort of just about right, but not quite, if you know what I mean. Or don't say, well, you've never been right, because I know that for you know. So yeah, I've still got the remnants of a chest infection, cough, whatever you want to call it. Still got a cold. Well, sort of a cold, a bit of a cold. So I think there's only you and Ian watching. It says, hello, Chris. How's the world of being famous on YouTube with your video?
Hey, all right.
Yeah. Couldn't believe it.
11.5K now.
Yeah, 11.5K. It's
like,
got to.
The fudge?
You know, and we couldn't believe it. We couldn't believe it when it got up next morning. It says, like when we went to bed the night before, it only had about 50 odd views, hadn't it? Gets up next morning, it had nearly 2K. So yeah, you know, it's yeah, but same as I said, you know. Yeah. You know, same as I said, I could do with one going like that, but oh, this Santa Ponza's one's it's 36K. But it's like same as Chris says, in his eyes, he didn't think it was one of his best, or you know, even a goodish video. You know what I mean? It's but same as Chris says, the ones that you think aren't very good do better than the ones that, you know, you think are good. They don't do nothing. So I've been trying to keep myself busy. I have been uploading some baking vlogs. I've sort of got myself in front at the moment, so I've filmed another one. Yeah, same as I say, I mean, sort of Chris couldn't understand how come, you know, when he went to bed the night before and it only had like 50 odd viewers, gets up next morning and it's had nearly 2K, and it went till he sort of looked into it a bit, you know, a bit more. Hiya, Carla, how are you? That YouTube had sort of put it in the playlist. So I says, well, can't you, you know, sort of say, well, you know, can you put one of my wives in your playlist? But yeah, you know, same as we've said, ours is not the reason why. So I do apologise if I keep having to blow my nose. Same as I say, I'm not 100% over my cold. I have still sort of got a bit of a chesty. It's had 11.5K now, Carla. You know, when I did, I mean, I did a thumbnail for Chris in the group the other day. Congratulations on 10K.
Oh,
you know, and it's like now at 11.5K. Yeah, it's made a huge £2.34.
No.
So yes, I do apologise if I keep blowing my nose. You know, same as I say. Same as I say, I was just saying, Carla, like the night before we went to bed, it had like 50 odd viewers. Gets up the next morning, it had nearly 2K. With, you know, like overnight, and Chris couldn't understand it. You know, and it was just sort of dumbfounded and lost for words. Snotbox. Well, I can't help it. I blame Callum because Callum had it first. He went to the college on the Monday. We got a phone call. Well, he gets there for 9 o'clock. We got a phone call about the 11 o'clock. Can you come and pick Callum up? He ain't well. We're going to have to send him home. So anyway, so Callum came home. He had the Monday and Tuesday off. And then, you know, I contracted the lurgy and I've been trying to shake it off ever since. And obviously, at the moment, I've still got sort of sniffles, a bit of a bad chest, and you know what I mean? It's, well, you know what they say, don't you? Share and share alike.
Oh, Johnny Bob.
Hiya, Johnny, how are you?
Is it raining in Leeds?
I would imagine so. It's only a dark road and it's absolutely piddling it down here.
So you took it down in Southampton.
I would say it's been piddling it down most of the day.
So I've got that, I can tell because I've got it in full HD.
Hiya, Bones Yard. So how are you? So yeah, I've been trying to keep myself busy and sort of compensating doing the baking vlogs. I'm like 2 in front now. I've done a lemon butter biscuits. Sad to say that they're all gone. And today I've done honeycomb flapjacks.
They'll all be gone tomorrow.
So as we know, as we call them, in other words, it's like a crunchy flapjack. So that's what I've done today. It's not complete yet because I've got to cut it up into squares. But because I've sort of not been live streaming, I've not felt sort of up to it. I've sort of been trying to compensate and do sort of baking vlogs in between. So now, after, you know, when he's sort of filmed me cutting it up, there'll be 2 that he's got to edit. Obviously not sort of not be uploading them both at the same time.
Oh, not a chance.
So there'll probably be one uploaded tomorrow or Monday. I don't know. It all depends when you know, Mr. P feels like it. So, and as the title suggests, I put hashtag have you missed me? So, you know, have you missed me? Or hi Tricia, how are you? You know, it's a case of last one took a little longer with the extra edits. It's put no, we ain't. You know, we have really. So
I bet it's missing Florida though.
I'm sorry if I look a little bit pasty. I'm same as I say, I'm still not 100%. But I feel a hell of a lot better than I have done in the last 2 weeks. Funnily enough, Chris went down to Asda yesterday and I said to him, I says, I'm going to come with you. Because it was like, since I've had this cold, I've not even stepped out to house. I've not, you know, the last time I went out to house was when they had them blood tests done. And that was like above 2 weeks ago. So obviously I've been feeling that ill that, you know, that I couldn't even be asked to go out to house. So I says to Chris yesterday, I says, if and when you go down to Asda at some point, I says, I'll come with you. So where our little Asda is, there's like a pound stretcher, like a few doors down. So we go, I says, I tell you what we went for. We went for some like plasters because Callum keeps coming home with little cuts on his fingers. And it's like hunting a needle in a haystack, trying to find a plaster. So I says to him, I says, we'll go in and not home bargain, just pound stretcher, and we'll get some plasters. About 30 quid lighter when we come out. Right, I left snobbies. You got me all to yourselves. Oh, thank you, Johnny.
Snobby.
He's a scrapper. Yeah.
Oh, scrap man.
Yeah. A bit like Ian. So yeah. So we only went in for like plasters. Oh, and we went. Callum. We get Callum. Chris gets his like rolling papers and his like the tips because he smokes roll ups. So he says, "Oh, I'll ring there." He says, "I'll get some tips and some papers." Yeah, nearly 30 quid. By that time we'd, we missed you, being bored shitless. Well, that's not what Ian said. DJ Ian Entertainment said he hadn't missed me. But yeah, and that was first time I'd gone out. And Chris says,
bye.
Next time he says you can stay home. He says you're costing me money. It were about £29 something in pound stretcher, and then we got to go to Asda after that. So he says, he says next time you say you want to come with me, he says I'm leaving you at home. He says it's costing me money. But it were like little things like, same as I say, we got plasters.
6-0.
He says, bye. He says I don't get paid till Tuesday. So anyway, Callum has these like chewable vitamins, like orange flavoured chewable vitamins. Well, Chris started off with them, and then when like Callum had all this problem with his neck, with this lump and everything, I says, oh, you could probably do with taking like a vitamin. So, but they're only £1. So I got one for Chris, I got one for Callum. I have glucosamine, like a joint supplement. It's for your joints. Let's stream games and entertainment.
Hello.
He says, I had a limp when I went into the store. Oh, that's probably because you've got a pocket full of change.
Yeah, I didn't tell when I'll come out.
I'm going to say it was a bit late about time you come out.
Yeah.
And it was just like little things, weren't it? We got tips and papers, vitamins, I forget what else we got. It's amazing, like little things. It says, I'm back, was listening while having a shave, no longer look homeless now. Hey, Ian, if you'd have seen me, recently.
Oh, 7-0.
I look like, original cat lady. Let's just say I've looked that rough. I mean, I still look rough now, but I looked even rougher than than I did before. So, but yeah, I forget what else we've got. It was like little bit. Oh, I tell you something I bought. I buy these tumble dryer sheets that I put in me, like when I put tumble dryer on. Now, normally I'd get them from Asda. So, I says to Chris, I says, well, just take one box. I think they were 90p, weren't they? Something like that. They were, to start with, they were cheaper than Asda anyway. Plus, there's more in them than there is in them at Asda's. So I put washer on and everything this morning because obviously it's been.
Well, Let's Game says hello.
Yeah, I said hello. Let's stream games and entertainment.
Okay.
So anyway, I've tried them this morning. They're lovely and thick, and they smell absolutely gorgeous. I look like I was part of the Bin Laden crew. But anyway, same as I say. So I says to Chris, I says, well, next time you're down that way, you can get me another packet, because they smell absolutely gorgeous. So, but yeah, and yeah, I am still smoking. I know I shouldn't really, but it's been stressful. Let's just say it's like that. But having said that, Chris was moaning about having his flu jab. Yeah, me and Callum's had this cold worse than anybody. Chris has had sniffles. That's about it. Not had a shave in 3 weeks, Chris, but yeah, we miss you both. But same as I say, it's been one of them things where you know, if you don't feel well, you just can't be arsed, if you know what I mean. Today it's like sort of yesterday, but today it's first time I've actually felt part human, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I've still got the snivels. Yeah, I've still sort of got a bad chest, but I'm getting there. The same as I said, I'm more susceptible to like chest infections and whatever, and I always have been. You know what I mean? The same as I said, the first sign of getting a cold, and that's it. It goes straight on my chest. So plus I've got like a bit of a compromised immune system anyway. So I wonder if Keith will come in tonight.
I don't know. I've been here for a while.
Yeah, he absolutely loves it. And he made, what did he make other day? Mac and cheese.
Yeah,
I think he did.
No, he made that cake and all, didn't he?
Is this live now? No, it's a figment of your imagination, Richard.
Yeah, no, he's in a dream. But is it a nice dream or is it a nightmare? That's what you've got to determine.
So yes, I'm back. I'm still not like 100%, Richard. I'm still a little bit bummed up. I sound a bit chesty, but I'm alive. Yeah, he's absolutely loving it, Ian. He came home Monday and made a parking. Now, I've done a vlog on a Yorkshire parking. He says Johnny says he got a weights bench for free, just using it. Oh, he's still there. Oh, that's going to be my next question, Richard. Are you still in Spain or are you back home now? But you've put pre-recorded. So yeah, he made parking. So anyway, we tried it, and guess who was the only one that weren't struck on it?
I know.
Yeah. Guess who was the only person that were umming and ahhing and sort of, I'll give you a clue. The person that made it. I absolutely loved it. Chris loved it. Callum didn't like it because he said it were too spicy. If you understand what I'm saying. But I loved it. But I said to Callum, I says, I've done a vlog on it, but I did like the proper Yorkshire parking. Now he made it with oats. Now when I made it, it's more like a ginger cake. But that is why it's called Yorkshire parking, because it's synonymous to Yorkshire. And the one that Callum made was just a parking. So I am actually, he bought a recipe home for some like a few weeks ago. He made like mini sponge puddings. Now I'm gonna use that recipe, and I'm gonna make them for us like dessert after Sunday lunch. So I saved the molds, all but one, because Mr. P slit one right through. So I've only got 5 instead of 6. So I'm going to make like individual sponge puddings.
Make it.
Wait, that being woman. Hiya, Joe. How are you? It's evening here. It's 9:25. I've not been very well wakey. Same as I've just said, I'm not 100%. I feel a hell of a lot better than what I did. It's like a fortnight tomorrow since I went live, believe it or believe it not. I've been that ill. I've got a bad chest. I've got, I've had earache, streaming nose, headaches, earache. Well, I was going to say arseache as well, but it's 9:25, so I'll say it. Nothing trivial, I hope.
Just a cold.
Yeah, well, I saw the post on Facebook, Joe, and Callum had exactly the same thing, isn't it? All come up in a lump. He ended up, we had an ultrasound on it, and then they had to have a biopsy on it because his light were 3 centimetres, and they didn't know where it were. Earache, that's just Chris. But
well, we're fair. Well, 2 at the start, so if it ends in there.
Wakey says, I thought Pixie got the earache. Yeah, well. But best about it, though, it was snoring for England last night.
Oh, that's only because I had some beer.
Yeah. And I'll say to him, oh, you were in fine voice last night. And it was saying, it's this cold. I said, so you have a cold all year round then? I says, when you're snoring your head off.
Yeah, I've got a cold, I've got hay fever.
He says, who's at top of the league? Cough, cough, Liverpool.
Oh, we're lucky against us, cough, cough, Liverpool.
Okie dokie then, Joe. Did we win?
Oh.
I don't know.
Who did we win?
Yeah. And guess who beat Arsenal at we're at Bramall Lane, that right?
Yeah, at Bramall Lane, 1-0.
So it just goes to show you that they can beat the big guys.
Yeah, well, Arsenal's not big really, are they?
Well, yeah, but I mean, if it weren't for your goalie making a bit of an ham fist of that, Liverpool wouldn't have won either.
Yeah. And we're going to beat West Ham tomorrow 2-0.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Prediction.
So, yeah. If it had gone in net, it'd have been a goal. But, yeah, I mean, so as I say, that Liverpool only won not 1-0 because the goalie dropped the ball and it went straight through his legs.
Like now,
So,
it does that, it gets called up for England.
Yeah. Okie dokie then, Ian. He says Sophie's just come home, so he's going off for 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, see you in a bit.
Leave me running. So yeah, we'll stop talking about football. Are you walking the cow? How are you?
I'm walking the cow.
He says, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Are there any English players playing for Liverpool? I don't know. Chris will know more than what I do.
Milner, he's English.
So as I say, the only time Chris has the football on this big telly, I mean, like, I did contemplate going live on Monday night, but because Sheffield United were playing Arsenal at home and it were on telly, basically, when it's on telly, I'll only watch it on big telly. And I was going to go live after the match, but it didn't finish till about 10:15, and by the time it got to about 10:15, I was washed out. So yeah, so end of the day, I didn't bother. So but yeah, same as I say, normally he'll either watch it on his phone or on his own computer, but because they were at home and it was on the television, I always say to him, if they're playing at home and it's on television, I let him watch it on big telly. If you don't let me watch it, it's a given when the Blades are on. Well, same as I say, you know, it's not very often that they're on telly, but so yeah. Yeah, but it's not that I don't let you watch it. It's that he watches it over there. He wears headphones, so he's not disturbing me, and I get to watch telly what I want. So yeah. So as I say, sort of, I left it till last minute to do the, you know, to create the broadcast and everything, because I did say I sort of put on the community tab, hopefully, but like I'm sure you've all been there. We're feeling ill. By the time it gets to a bit later on in night, you feel a bit, you know, you're ready for bed, etc. So I thought, you know, I'll go live. I feel a lot better in myself. I wish I could just get shut of this like chesty thing, chest infection. You know, I'm still sort of blowing my nose. So yeah, some as I say, sort of Emma's been messaging me, you know, asking if I'm all right and everything. So if you're watching, Emma or Dennis, thank you for checking up on me. And I says to her, I says, it's like hanging on for dear life, this cold. I just want it, you know, I just want it gone now. I'm fed up of feeling like crap. You can. Ain't going nowhere. I'm trying to get shut at cold, not get pneumonia. Yeah, it's been doing exactly the same here. I'm just glad that I sort of decided to go out with Chris yesterday, albeit I only went down to his local Asda and like pound stretcher a few doors down. Even that sort of wiped me out, and that was the first time I've been out in 2 weeks. You know, because same as I says, you know, a bit of fresh air might do me good. I'd not been out, you know, like literally not been out these 4 walls in like 2 weeks. So yeah, I were absolutely cream crackered by the time I got back. I only walked round pound stretcher and I walked round Asda, and that were it. I was done for. So yeah, I'll about pooped.
Oh.
I'll put link in, Johnny, for you. I'll wait for you coming in and then I'll remove it.
Don't forget to look. Free room for 10 minutes.
Yeah. So I'll keep my eye out for you, Johnny. And once you come in, I'll remove that link. We all know sort of what happened to God the Good One the other day. So just erring on the side of caution. No, it's not there yet. So better get a stock of that. This is my second box, Wakey. We had to get, that's what we went down for yesterday. This is my second box. That's how bad it's been. Here is here, look.
Yo. That one.
Yeah, Ian wants to know what happened with God the Good. Well, somebody came in and they cloned somebody's channel. And funny thing is, it took everybody's wrenches away. And as they were coming back in, like me, I said, "Hey, up God, blah, blah, blah." And he gave me my wrench back. Well, there was this certain person came in and he gave that certain person a wrench. Now, that certain person was being a bit narky in the chat. And the person ain't normally like that. So anyway, because they got a wrench, they put a link in, and God uses OBS. Anyway, I were actually in when it happened. So this person said, "I mean, Johnny were there, weren't you, Johnny?"
Yeah.
When it happened. And basically they says, "God, can you click on link? I want you to watch something." And like a, idiot, he clicked on it and it were a dick pic.
On the screen.
Yeah, and it came up on the screen. So that boom, it shut it down.
Yeah, he hadn't heard up back from it though, so it's all right.
Yeah, but I mean, it were like, as soon as he clicked on it and it shown it, boom, that it shut it down, didn't it?
That's the thing, doing it. When you invent any new kind of chat thing, somebody will find a weakness in how they can exploit it, especially trolls.
Yeah. So basically, he clicked on the picture and it came up on the screen, but it later transpired he knows who it were. He knows who it was because that person were in another stream.
Yes, there's a few dingalings carrying on at the moment, isn't there?
But I mean, Johnny knew who it were, and I said to John, I messaged Johnny, and I said, "Give me the names just so I can keep an eye out and make sure that they don't come in here." But no, I mean, God, the good one didn't name names, so I'm not going to do either. But yeah, I mean, if sort of,
I probably forgot.
Walking the Cow says, "Is that T-shirt Hot Tuna as in the band?"
No, it's just a brand name that Sports Direct use.
Oh, there you go.
I like surfer T-shirts. I've got quite a few of them.
So I'm laughing at Ian. He says, "I normally only get pictures like that from Pixies, but it's more like a mini sausage." Don't stop.
Do you want to see the freebie I got off Gumtree?
Oh, you mean your weight bench? It's all suited and booted now.
Oh, I don't have to. You nearly tear your shoulders off doing that bloody back thing.
We had one of them, didn't we?
I've been chatting with Ian Matthews in Snobby's chatting. He's got some big weight bars and that. So he's gonna.
Yeah, well, Arnold got one of them big weight bars, and then he said, like, got a thing that a leg exerciser thing on end of it.
I've got to be careful. I've got spinal cord damage. I've got to be careful with my legs.
Yeah.
But the top half of me is doing great. My body's really responding to doing all weights and that.
Well, that's it. But same as you said, you've got to be careful because we're having a bad back. And that's one of the reasons. I mean, we've got exercise bike.
I mean, I tilted this chair back and used that, but I hurt my back. So I've got a bit. This is more support on this thing. It folds up quite small as well, which is good.
Well, that's it. I mean, it's good that, like, if you're not using it, then you can.
She wanted a tenner for it, and I went and I told her what I was doing. Oh, weight I'd lost and that. She went, "Oh, just take it, love." I went, "Are you sure?" She went, "Yeah, just take it." Carry on the good work, she said. So that was nice of her.
More jam than Hartley's, you have. But yeah, Wakey says something about going to Amdrex. I'm on my second box.
Yeah, I've been well. Have you looked with a flu or a bump?
I don't know. But you see, the thing is, Johnny, when I get a cold, it goes straight on my chest.
Yeah.
So it's sort of, plus I've got like a weakened immune system.
I got a bad cut on my leg once, and I had got the MRSA thing, and my leg were really bad. Well, since then, that weakened my immune system a bit.
Yeah.
Though. If I get colds, I get stonking cold.
Oh, well, you see, Callum got it first, and normally he
loves sharing with you, doesn't he?
Because
revenge for sharing cakes.
Somebody says, well, because I have been out nowhere. So Joy says to me, she says, well, where are you getting it from? I says, well, blame Callum. I says, he's the one that's going out in the public domain, e.g. college. So I says it's his fault. So
oh yeah, it'd be like having him back at nursery, wouldn't it?
Oh dear.
Of germs flying.
So as I say, he came home, he were badly with it.
You go careful,
lady.
Be careful at Meadowhall. That bloody guy went running around with a knife over a week, didn't he? Stabbed 3 people or something.
Yeah, we were gonna meet up with my lady actually today, and same as I say, I've not been well at all. I'm not 100%. Anyway, I was saying Callum he weren't very well at all that weekend, so we said to him, "Are you going to college on Monday?" So he says, "Yeah." So anyway, we get up. He has to be there for 9 o'clock, and by 11 o'clock they were ringing us up. Can you come and fetch him? He's not very well at all.
Bobby, I'm scared.
He has got some videos.
Oh dear.
So yeah. So he came home on the Monday after, he'd only been there 2 hours. Got a phone call. Can you come and pick him up? He's not well at all. So he were off the Monday and the Tuesday. And then, of course, I started with it. And I've been like it ever since. Armed police there today walking around. Oh.
I bet there were. I say to Tracy every time you go out, I said, just walk. Anybody shout, or you hear any shouting or screaming, you get the frig out of there.
Oh, that's it. I mean, what about these 39 people that they found dead in back of a lorry?
They were Chinese nationals, weren't they? Something?
Yeah, I think there's been about 4.
That really upset me. Apparently, one of the girls inside that thing texted her mum and said, "I can't breathe, mum." Poor love.
But yeah, I think so far
they arrested the lad that were driving it, and he'd only had the bloody trailer 25 minutes. And everybody's said it were him that's done this, that, and the other. It wasn't him. He only picked up the trailer.
Yeah, well, as I say, I mean, he works for a company in Ireland or something, don't he?
Yeah.
And all he'd done was got at dock to pick this container up. And of course, everybody's blaming him. He didn't know that there were anybody in container, did he?
Apparently, poor bugger, when he opened it, he passed out and he saw everybody just laying there dead.
Oh, bless him.
And everybody just jumped on the bandwagon blaming him for it.
That's it. Ian says they've arrested 2 people in Warrington. That's where Bella, Beauty on a Budget, comes from. She comes from Warrington.
Trying to get it from, find out who were behind actually smuggling him over here.
But you know what I mean? It's a case of, same as I say, it weren't the lorry driver's fault. So he'd been sent to do a job. He'd been sent to pick the container up. He weren't to know that there were dead people in this container, was he?
I love England, right? Look, England's a beautiful place, but people have got such lengths to try and get here. It's pretty mental, isn't it?
Hey, this is no word of a lie. This is no word of a lie. I was reading a article. I'll see if I can find it. And it's about this Pips.
Oh, that bloke.
Yeah. And it came out to this house to do an assessment on this woman. Now, originally, she was getting the standard rate of the care component and the standard rate of the mobility. Now, she deteriorated. So, like myself, I'd asked them to look at my claim again. Now, she were that poorly, they'd asked this assessor to come out to ours, right? And she were that ill, she was in bed. Now, this assessor went upstairs to do the assessment in a bedroom. She tried to commit suicide about 6 weeks earlier. She'd been in hospital for a kidney infection, blah, blah, blah. And he kept saying, oh, no, that's it past, it's irrelevant. That's it past, it's irrelevant. And her husband was present, and he were getting right knocked off.
The prey on the weak.
Hey, we've got Ian in.
The prey on the weak because they don't think they can... Ian Matthews. But
yeah.
Somewhere.
But anyway, same as I say, son is disabled as well, and he could hear his mum getting upset and whatever. She suffers with anxiety and stress and all this, that, and other. And he threatened son, and he says, if you want to fight, I'll fight you. So they asked him to leave.
Yanked laptop out at socket.
Yeah, yanked his laptop out at socket because they'd asked him to leave. And on way out, he slammed front door, kicked this black baby gate off at hinges.
You know.
Yeah, and he's admitted to it all because they made a complaint. And you know how much compensation they've offered them? 600 quid.
Yeah, Matthews just come in and says, I'll be right back. It's going.
So, yeah.
I understand they have to assess some people, yeah. But when they're assessing people that got medical conditions that are never going to get any better, it's all wrong. They prey on the weak ones. Say, like my ex-girlfriend, she's got like a club foot and she can hardly walk. But they've stopped all her money at lot and said she can go and look for a job and shit, and she's really not well. So I'm having to go with her next Friday for her assessment. They're going to get it in a polite.
Yeah, what as I say, when she sort of mentioned about a few weeks back trying to commit suicide, and then she'd been admitted to hospital with, as I say, with kidney infection. It kept saying, oh, that's irrelevant. Do I have to keep repeating myself? That's irrelevant. And by this time, she'll getting like really het up.
They took my car and walked down the corridor to the interview room and I didn't fall over.
You know what I mean? And I said, we're only after it, the people had complained. And I tell you, we wait for Capita,
the other one. Capita, yeah.
Yeah.
They're 2 years behind on assessments, but they gave them another 93 million at the beginning of the year to carry on doing it.
But yeah, and it was only when they put a complaint in, and he's not been sacked, he's only been suspended. I
think you'll probably agree with me, that assessment should not start till you're in that room with them. They assess you the minute you walk through the frigging door.
And I tell you another thing it said as well, because he sort of posed a question to her, which of your illnesses affect you the most? And because she couldn't give him like a straight answer, because like obviously she got this kidney thing going on and blah blah blah, because she sort of says, well, I can't sort of say one thing in particular, it were getting antsy with you.
They just word it right. They'll twist it round, and it's like they're playing bingo with people's lives. Basically, you're a number on the screen, and you've got to score points. What is it? A scratch card?
Yeah,
you got more to win on a scratch card than when you win DWP.
Yeah, I read it out to Chris, and he says, "Do you know if that had been like if they'd have come out to you to do an assessment, and it had spoke to you like that?" He said, "It'd have been wanting an ambulance big time I'd done with him."
Oh yeah, I won't let anybody speak like that to Tracy, are we?
Yeah.
That's why I've decided now, with Tracy not being well, and I've got Keane to look after, that's why I decided my illnesses have had enough of my fucking life now. So I'm fighting back at it now.
Yeah, yeah.
I still ache like a bitch, and I'm in pain every time I walk, but I'm a lot lighter, so it's not as bad on my legs. And top half, I'm feeling great top half. And my neck, I've got arthritis in my neck, but since I started doing it, I'm building up the muscles back in my shoulders.
Well, you see, not only have I got arthritis, I've got like my muscles get inflamed.
I have to put. Oh yeah, I take anti-inflammatories all the time. That Voltarol stuff. I blather myself in that.
Well, doctor gives me.
That's not white. I'm ethnic, really. It's just all that cream I put
on. Doctor prescribed me Algicel. Now that's like that's for all this
snap.
But honestly, Johnny, we always have a laugh. When we go to bed, it's like playing doctor. Exactly. I have 2 big ones of them.
I could sell them on bloody boot sale. I've got so many tubes.
I'll text you my address. So as I say, people would laugh if they seen us at night because Chris always says it's like playing dot to dot. You know, it puts it on my neck, it puts it on my lower back, on both my wrists, on both my elbows, both my knees, both my ankles.
And then she sticks to bed.
But yeah, but so you know, since Chris has been having since Chris has been having this trouble with his shoulder, he's been like nicking some on it, and I keep saying, "There's no wonder I'm going through so many."
It's good stuff. It knackers your clothes, don't you think?
Pardon?
It knackers your clothes a bit. You put it on the t-shirt or all, it stains it.
Well, this is it. This is. I mean, you know,
I've got to rub it in, Pixie.
Same as I say, when we go to bed, I'm naked anyway. So
that isn't me asking for one, by the
way. but yeah, you know, I mean, since he's had this problem with his arm, he's been nicking it, and I keep saying, "There's no wonder I'm going through it." You know, and he sort of said, "Well, next time you go to doctors, you tell her you want 3 tubes instead of 2."
Well, they keep saying, "Do you still want your thing on prescription?" Yep.
You see what Wake is put. Swap it for preparation H for Pixie.
Oh, dear.
No large words on a Friday night.
But yeah.
The words for you. Wash your hands. No, that's free. I've been up since 7. Keena's at a nana's for night. Oh, listen. Can't hear a thing. Lovely. She's fallen asleep.
But yeah,
you know, on Tuesday, Jeanette.
I kept looking earlier on to see if you, because sometimes you go live, don't you, on a Friday night?
I was gonna, but then everybody just snobby popped up, then you popped up, and then I went to see Lucy Luxor. She's on as well.
But
last night I popped on about 20. I was just going ding, 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 ding.
Some as I say, I haven't been live for like a fortnight tomorrow since I've been live, and I you know, by the time I was going to go live Monday night after football, but it didn't go off till about 9:45, and by the time it had gone off, I says to Chris, I says, I'm absolutely cream crackered.
I know.
You know, I didn't feel like it.
How boring. I better not say that on football shite. Football shite. I like rugby, I like wrestling.
But yeah, because didn't you message me and say, am I going live?
Yeah,
I think you did. And I said, are we gonna what? Yeah, if you're making one.
Was that this week? Last week when you actually your program, your show started up and everybody's going, where is she? And you left a message on your thing saying you were poorly.
Yeah, well, you see what I started doing where I put like a little thing in my community tab saying I'll be going live at 9 o'clock, and then I set like a pre-broadcast thing up on this StreamYards. And then I decided not to go live, and I'd forgot all about it.
I said, So I'm letting you know she's not coming in. And neither of you, so go home.
You see, sort of like today, I did the community thing, and I says, hopefully I'll be going live. And I thought I'm going to hang fire a bit, see how I feel, and then I'll do like, set it all up. And I did that this afternoon.
See, I have to do it randomly because of Keena. Depends when little shit's gone to sleep.
But some, as I say, it were sort of all depending on how I felt. I felt all right. Yeah, I've got a bit of an headache, but...
So if you think about it, I've known you a while as well. Keena's been brought up on YouTube, so when she hears people chatting, she's straight in.
Well, this is it.
I'm looking after Luke tomorrow and Sunday night. You know, my little foster brother.
Oh, yeah.
That autistic lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking after him. My mum's going over to caravan with little Christine and they're going to an Halloween party at the caravan thing.
Well, I bought some...
I'm taking my laptop and everything over, so I might go live from the mum's house.
What were I going to say? Yeah, when we went in Pound Stretch yesterday, they got like these bags of lollipops. So... I said to Chris, I says, we'll get them just in case anybody comes trick-or-treating.
I put a padlock on gate and put dog behind it.
I was saying we don't get many around here. I mean, we've lived here.
They're dressing up to go around, but I can't be asked for that. We've
been here nearly 4 years.
What is the point when I can't eat any of the sweets?
Did you watch me Mars Bar crispy thing that I did the other day?
Top picture, and I thought that's enough.
So that
I had to put my hand over the screen.
I've done another one since then. I made some lemon butter biscuits.
Ooh.
But that hasn't been uploaded. And today I've made...
I could suck on a lemon, I suppose.
Hey?
I suppose I could suck on a lemon.
I've made like crunchy flapjacks today. We've got Gordon in.
Behave now, because you've got me sniffing boxes of Maltesers.
Well, basically, the proper term for it is honeycomb flapjack. But
I heard when you're on about the Yorkshire parking and that.
Yeah. Well, Callum, I think it were it Monday he did that parking?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I do like parking.
But he made it with oats. Now, a proper Yorkshire parking, it made with oats.
That's all you're getting. I'm not waving back that much. It'd be creepy.
But yeah, a proper Yorkshire parking is like a bit like a gingerbread.
Yeah, I like the cinnamon in it, mate.
But same as I say, I did that. That was like one of my first vlogs, if you know what I mean. But it is called Yorkshire parking.
Go gentle with me, Jeanette.
So I've done that today. I've just got cut it up now. But yeah, them Mars bar things, 1 minute they were there and next minute they were gone.
Yeah, my cake shelf is actually gone now.
So
my belly, my cake shelf.
And same as I says to Chris, I mean, yeah, I can't go live, but I can still bake, because if I feel, a bit unwell, I can always stop it and go back to it, if you know what I mean.
I bet, how many tins have you got in your cupboards then with different cakes and that in?
Hey, you want to see them all on top of my cupboard? Like old baby.
What?
Just take a picture of all them tins on top of my cupboard.
Do you know what Tracy collects for, them little cottage teapots?
Cottage teapots, oh.
Yes,
We see it's like if we only have like roses and things like that at Christmas. But my mum used to call me an order, but I'm not. But I always save them because you never know when they're going to come in handy, do you?
I do that with jars and stuff, and I put all screws and stuff on the mint shed.
But the thing is, I mean, like I've got like an old yeah. Can you see it?
Careful, get me on.
You have to tilt it forward.
Tilt your phone a bit.
Forward, not backward. That way. Come on, lad. What are you doing? Yeah, all I can see is a white screen.
Oh, don't leave my arms knackered.
Right, tilt it down.
Oh, nearly dropped it then. I don't know about hotels.
The camera's there.
Too bright in it.
Never mind.
You can just about see them, look. All up top at cupboard.
Stevie Wonder can see on that screen.
I'll tell you how many there is. There's 1, 2, 5, 7.
But I've started like putting like things like my piping nozzles and my piping bags in jars.
You got about 12 up there.
Chris says there's about 12.
And they're all empty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no bloody good.
But it's like when I bake at Christmas, a lot of them will be full up.
Yeah, she's got lots of, like castles and cottages and all sorts, teapots all along top of cupboards.
But yeah, I've started like putting like candles and things, you know, like these birthday candles and whatever. Got a jar for them, like candles and little holders. And then I've got another jar where I put me like piping nozzles, and because with my piping bag, it's like got a collar and a.
I keep letting you know what I'm actually doing, but just showing you like.
Yeah, I've got an idea.
That's respectful, Jeanette, isn't it? Really.
But
also, in case my mum's watching.
I hope you'll be surprised. I've thought about it. I don't know about who else.
She pops into my live stream sometimes, my mum.
So we went up to about 10 watching, and we're down to 5 now.
She thinks I went a bit extreme when I got YouTube tattoos.
But excuse me.
I'm not tuning one.
Hey?
I'm not tuning one.
That's right. That's all I've been doing for the last fortnight. I've got a great bloody sore on end of my nose. I've blown my nose that much.
Touch wood. Normally I get slammed with everything, but I've been all right. And I thought the minute Keena went to a new primary school, that'd be it. Because she gets asthma and that when she's got a cold kicks in bad and that. But
no, I didn't notice Peter Lawler came in.
My chat for.
So yeah, I mean, we're supposed to be going to a Halloween party at a friend of ours' daughter tomorrow, but I rang her up and I says, I'm not being funny or anything, but you know, I'd feel awful coming as all bunged up and passing it on to other people.
Yeah, you do it right thing.
So I says, I'm not being funny or anything, but I says it's not fair on everybody else, because it's like from 4 till 10, because a lot of them have got kids, you see. And I says to him, I says, it's not being fair on kids if we all turn up, all bunged up and whatever.
The kids broke up for 2 weeks now, is it just 1 week?
One.
Oh,
Callum broke up on Wednesday because they, I think they were having a training day or something on Thursday.
Yeah, it's always convenient that, isn't it? Just before
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what gets me mad. They've got 1 day left in week. Why don't they do that?
Because see,
She always come back on a Tuesday as well.
Yeah.
Callum only goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Now Monday he does a full day, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday he only does half a day, and he don't have to go in at all on a Friday.
That's the student way of life, is that?
But same as Chris says, he says, for God's sake, he says he only has to go in like 3.5, 4 hours on a Thursday. Surely they could do training afterwards.
What Pixie's basically saying is get back to school.
But yeah, they're off now a week.
I can handle a week.
But same as I says, we being college, I weren't sure whether they had same holidays at schools, but obviously they must do.
Oh shit! I've just put it all in my bloody t-shirt. That completely missed my bloody shoulder.
See you morning. But yeah. Oh, don't forget as well, clocks go back an hour this weekend.
Oh,
We'll gain an hour.
We gain an hour.
Hey!
You get an extra. Yeah, you get an extra hour in bed.
Oh, I need that in the morning.
Oh, I need it every morning, just lately.
Yeah.
I do all ironing and that.
It's like same as I said to Chris. I mean, it's sort of just starting to get light. About 7:15, I says, you think when clocks go back, it'll be more like 8, 8:15.
It's getting dark about 5:30, 5:45 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, but I hate it when it's going dark early. I do.
It's just the time to keep the bloody farmers happy.
Oh dear, but yeah, you know.
I burnt my shoulders a bit overdoing it. That'll do.
Do you find as well that it makes your skin peel a bit?
Yeah, if you put too much on, you've only got to put enough on just to get it to rub in, haven't you? Really?
Yeah. Well, so
you're plastering it on like a bloody plasterer's mate. Like, I'm not using that stuff anymore. It's making my skin flake. I went, show me. I went, bloody hell, how thick are you putting it on?
But so as I say, it's good stuff. But the only downside of it is and I'll tell you something else. Just lately, I've had a lot of eczema on my hand. Look, you see, like red blotchiness on my hands.
Yeah.
So it's like aggravating. It's causing eczema.
I've never had a problem with all that.
So
it's naturally gorgeous.
Hey?
Naturally gorgeous. 43 and not a single wrinkle. That.
Yeah, I wish I would take a single wrinkle.
So, did you see them pictures I put up of us when we first met?
Oh yeah.
We've been together 17 years now. Married 16 years.
We were 2003 when we got married. How long? Yeah, we'd just been married 16 years in June.
Together, what? 18?
19 into this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been married 16 years in June.
Mm.
And we were together like 3 years before we got married.
Well, I asked her to marry me after 2 weeks of meeting.
I hope that's nowhere.
I did it. I got on my knee. I got down on one knee in the middle of the campsite club and asked her to marry me. Got them to stop the music and everything.
Hey, best thing about it,
I had a few before I got up there, I can tell you that.
Before Christmas, he came to see me in New Year and he never went back. I
asked the DJ to do it, and every now and again he'd put his phone up and go, Are you ready? You ready? And I went, No, not yet. I'll have a few more.
Hi, Tina, how are you? But yeah, right. He come over to see me and never went back.
That's what you do.
So
you get the right one, you don't let them go.
Well, this is it. I tell you something though, Johnny. I don't know what I'd have done without him. Honestly.
She's scary, but I wouldn't want anybody else but Tracy. I've been a bit stabbed by other ones. A bit stabbing.
But yeah, I mean, everybody sort of knows my sort of like prehistory. I mean, well, let's just put it this way. If my ex were on fire, you know what I mean?
Don't give him the steam off your piss.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, you're definitely a Yorkshire girl. You can tell.
Well, I'm only adopted Yorkshire.
Yeah, close enough.
I'm only from just out road.
I mean, if we can accept them Lancashire ones,
what?
Just out road.
He says, see, I caught you talking Yorkshire there when I said just Dark Road.
I know you said I got you talking Yorkshire there.
I
Yeah.
don't know what you mean, lad.
I've only lived here 5 years. I'm just Garrett Lingo.
Pretty nice place though, Yorkshire, don't you think?
It's all right. It's I mean, we've had this discussion before. It's same as everywhere else, Johnny. All wherever you go in country,
Get up the hills, lads.
it's like anywhere else, you know.
You know what I mean with them drones. I bet beautiful place to have a
yeah.
drone about.
Have you ever been to where is it? Castleton?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you should go to that Castleford Castle. They're digging it all up at the moment. I bet that looked good as a drone view.
Castleford.
Castleford's got a castle.
Oh.
Hence the name.
Castleford. Well,
they've got all archaeologists there at the moment, really uncovering it big style.
Talking of like beautiful scenery and hills and whatever, Castleton in Derbyshire, it's absolutely magnificent.
Oh, I'm not going that far down.
So yeah, can you remember when we first wanted to go to Castleton and I think that would take us to Castleton.
Castleford.
Turn.
Yeah. It was taking us to totally opposite place we wanted to go to.
This don't look right.
Yeah. After
I'm going
to say after we'd been going about an hour.
I think we better turn around, love.
Taking them chimneys down at that. Is it Eggborough Power Station?
Oh, I don't know.
What's that?
They've took 2 down now.
Where's that at?
Do you know the Escape? M621. Escape Castleford, that big centre thing.
No idea.
What did it say?
Get up the other end every now and again.
Well, funnily enough, my
major landmark is a massive power station where they've took 2 of the chimneys down now and there's only 3 left.
My stepbrother lives in Beeston in Leeds.
Ooh, wipe your feet on the way out.
Well, it's not doing too badly. I mean, it's
Beeston compared to Errol's, dearie me. Errol's is a war zone now.
I mean, we've only been up there once, and it were
in Errol's the police station inside one stop.
We went up a couple of years ago. It was his 50th birthday.
Yeah, put a police station in one stop with a couple of cells in it.
But yeah, I mean, that sort of, and we stopped at were it a Premier Inn? No, I don't know.
Premier, you posh bugger.
It was one at I think it cost us 39 quid. And it were on it. You probably know where it is. It were on like an industrial estate.
Well, that sounds top notch.
But
what, in Leeds, you mean?
Yeah.
Tried
to think what name on it were.
What is it? There's them Premier Inns. What are them other ones called?
It either a travel lodge or a Premier. One at 2.
Yeah, there's another one in Leeds. I can't remember.
A travel lodge.
Travel lodge.
Yeah, Chris says it were a travel lodge.
I think is it just off of Joe Carriageway thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know.
Well, that's where we stayed when we went up there, and then got a taxi from there to wherever he were having his 50th birthday party.
I used to live on Tempest Road in Beeston.
But
my first little bed.
I don't think he actually lives in Beeston. I think he just lives on outskirts.
Shows how long ago that was. My first little flat, and he's put 50p's at meter. And he won't give me my bomb back, so I ripped fucking meter off wall. They were due for emptying as well. So.
We're only on about these sort of things. Can you remember when you used to put 50p in electric?
Bloody, I wish. Cost that just a bloody front washer.
I'm going to say.
20 minutes.
But yeah.
What do you think of them smart meters? Absolute bull.
What? Smart meters?
Smart meters save you any more money? No.
No. We've got a smart meter.
Mine keeps saying lost signal, so I think that's smart.
But you know, I mean,
charger's knackered, so they sent me out a new meter with no charger. I thought, well, that's fucking bright.
Yeah, well, we have the same problem. Where is it electric?
What?
Cards. It says his card's knackered. I says when they do, because
No,
normally
I'll top up online. I'm on about the smart meter itself.
yeah, well,
top up online.
Normally we top up like online.
Yeah, but it's electric card. They've got a type number in.
But like
you're smart meters where you type the code into the smart meter, aren't you?
We're about a week or so ago. I've got it on laptop and I've also got it on my phone, the app. And I were trying all night to top it up, and it weren't having any. And then it sort of come up with a message. We are doing maintenance. I says, well, I'm sort of shouting it, screaming, well, you should have said that in fucking place.
I get text. I'm with SSE, and I get a text if you're unable to top up at certain time.
Well, you see, we were British Gas.
It goes, it does not affect your friendly credit.
But
the charge you double the rate.
but yeah, I mean,
you know the daily charge you pay on it.
I don't know.
The daily charge you pay on the meter, you pay about 30p or something.
I've no idea.
If you go on emergency credit, they double that.
Huh?
So it's like 60p a day while you're on the emergency.
So anyway, same as I say, I tried doing it on computer, it weren't having it. I tried doing it on my phone, it weren't having it. So Chris says, oh, don't fret about it. He says, I'll do it when I go down to Asda in the morning.
Get the candles out.
And anyway, so it goes down to Asda next morning because I weren't having any luck, topping it up. And he come back and he says, I reckon we need a new card. He says, because when you put it in machine, it's not recognising it. So he says, she's basically had to put the number in off the card manually.
Did it work when you put it in manually?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
But some as I say, it's the convenience of being able to do it sort of online. But after several attempts, and then it come up with, we are carrying out essential maintenance. I said to Chris, well, why didn't this friggin' say that in first place?
You should have messaged back, and I'm sat in the dark.
You know what I mean? But it does infuriate me. They let you go through all rigmarole. I tried to top up, and same as I say, I went on laptop, I went on my phone, still weren't having it.
There's a little fly in this room that has been peeing me off all night. I keep seeing it fly past. It's only a tiny little one. Doing my boxing. Yeah, I'm going to pop out chat now. I'll go let dog out and stuff.
Okie dokie then.
Probably drown when I put him out there. It's peeing it down. Thanks for having me on anyway, Jeanette.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And see you later, Pixie. And bye, everybody in chat. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. My mouse ain't working. Oh, no. It's a bit like me. It's lost its signal.
Oh, dear. Oh, we're back down to just myself again. Oh, you're frustrated, are you, Tina? But yeah, I mean, hey, we've got Steve. It's all right. I'm just plugging Callum's charger in for his phone. I've not done a disappearing act. I'm just I've got to find his phone now. Oh, you still, it says still hearing chat. He'll be right back. So how are you, Steve? How are you? I'm not 100%, but I'm a lot better than what I were. So yeah. Still got a cough. I'll tell you something. I was watching Coronation Street tonight, and it was quite upsetting for me because obviously my mum died of cancer, so it sort of brings all these memories back. You know what I mean? It were a little bit upsetting for me tonight. Some, as I say, and I think she portrayed. She acted very, very good. Oh, I am going to make a video of the orbit at RAF Grimsby. Very cool, just for the Facebook fans. Oh, so yeah, I mean, you know, it sort of resonated with me. You know, it were a little bit sort of upsetting because yeah, it's only like just over 2 years ago since Mum passed away, and you know, I've been in that position. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Steve. Some as I say, I'm not 100%. I'm a lot better than what I were. The only thing that's bothering me at the moment is like I've got like a ruttly chest, but it's, you know, it's always the same. I get a cold, it goes straight on my chest. So yeah, you know, I mean, she's a brilliant actress. You know, she did it, you know, very, very well, I must say. Obviously they've done their own work, and you know, and everything. So yeah, I did have a little bit of a cry, you know what I mean? Because some as I say, that all them memories come flooding back, you know what I mean? I was the one that were sort of sat holding my mum's hand, and you know what I mean, when she was taking her last breaths. And I started back working on the refinery on a 12-month contract, raking in the cash for a full year. Oh, so are you taking another break then, Steve, or are you going to carry on with your normal Wednesday evening slot, or are you going to carry on with the drone talk thing? So yeah, you know, are you taking a break again, or are you going to be carrying on sort of doing a regular slot? Or I mean, you could come on the panel if you want, Steve. You know, I can put the link in the chat if you wanted to come up. Yeah, right. I'm sure he's going to go to work so we can send you money.
Yeah, sounds like a good deal, that.
Oh, he's moving next week.
Oh.
It says we are moving to somewhere a bit upmarket by the river. No joke, we move house next week. Well, that's good, because I know you were, neither on you were happy where you are. You know, it's on the main road, and same as you said, the noise from the pub that's a few doors down, you know, it's not very nice. Yeah, me too, Tina, because as soon as I get a cold, it goes straight on my chest. And that's been the thing that's been bugging me at the moment. I get a cold and it goes straight on my chest. So that's sort of why it's been hanging on for dear life, because minute I get a cold, I get a bad chest. Callum's got over his now. He's okay, but mine's sort of hanging on and hanging on and hanging on. Some say I'm a lot better than what I were. For about a fortnight, I've been really, really ill. Headaches, earache. You know, I've had the old caboodle, so to speak. So I refuse to tell the eagle where it is. I am tired of him just dropping by. Oh dear. But yeah, I only sort of say to Chris earlier on, I wonder if Keith will come in if he notices I'm live, or and you know, obviously in the title, have you missed me? Have you missed me? You know, it's a fortnight tomorrow since I've been live. But I mean, saying that, I was saying earlier on, I have said too much already. By the river narrows it down. Oh dear. Well, there's one way to do it. I mean, he's got your phone number. If he goes like arse by arse and rings your phone number, as soon as he hears it ringing, he'll know which one it is. I live in Bushy. Where's that?
Bushy Meadows.
I don't know. I don't know where it is.
Oh, well, it's not raining.
No, it hasn't.
Can't hear that.
I can. Take your earphones off and you'll hear it.
No, it's not raining.
False alarm, it is still raining. But according to the weather forecast, we're going to have a month's worth of rain. Oh, it's near Watford.
Oh, there you go then.
Like next to some trees, I'm guessing. Don't make me laugh, Gordon, because when I start laughing, I start coughing. Oh, not from the far from the town centre. We in Sheffield, and we about 10 minutes, would you say, from town centre? And I've got hospital on Monday. Don't worry, it's nothing to worry about. Obviously, a lot of people know that I have the CPAP machine. I've got to go and, you know, have my sort of annual, you know, what it is. You know, like, I mean, Steve will know. You watch out for Baz, he likes to trim bushes. Yeah. Anyway, you know, that sort of like these memory cards. I mean, Steve will know what I'm talking about. But the actual CPAP machine has got like a memory card in it. So basically, I go for an annual like checkup. I probably get a new mask and a new pipe and everything. Every 2 years, I get a new machine. What they do is they take this memory card out the actual machine, plug it into a card reader on their computer, and it downloads all the data off this. Hey, we've got Thomas in. And it downloads all the data off this memory card onto their computer. Yeah, well, I'll let Chris sort of put in the... Steve says, I am seriously thinking of getting myself an Osmo. I'll let you tell him. Mr. P has got a new toy. The box is over here, baby.
Hang on.
So, yes, it's an early birthday present for Mr. P. So, yeah, I've got that on Monday at 11 o'clock. Getting help to move house. Oh, so yeah. So basically, they download all the data off this memory card. It sort of tells you how many hours sleep I've had. which is not much just recently. If I stop breathing, it's basically all the data off this memory card that's in the CPAP machine. And they download it onto their thing, and then they do a printout, and then she'll go through it with you and blah blah blah. So it's just basically that I've got to go for on Monday. So I mean, I don't know. Is it 2 years since I've had that machine? I don't know. I can't remember. So yeah. Every 2 years they give you swap it for another machine, so they can service that one. I have been in a bit just working on my new channel. Oh, did you like my little comment what I put on your thing on Facebook? But yeah, he says, does my ass look fine in this wetsuit? And I put, on closer inspection, it looks fine to me. Something to that effect. Because Pixie had sort of made some snide comment about Jeanette zooms in 100%, to take a look at it. So I thought, well, I'll double six you and say I took on closer inspection. It looks fine to me. Zoomed in again. So yeah. When you get in a wetsuit, me. With both. I don't think they do them in about 4 extra large. Maybe if you get box, I'll show a box. It's only on sofa. So yeah. You can't fit in your mankini.
Yeah, that one that I ain't got.
Yeah, that one that you ain't got.
Where is it?
It's here, look, on sofa.
I bet I still like those get rid of them.
Yeah. It's all right, and I've been filming again today. I weren't 100% sure whether I were going live, so I've done honeycomb flapjacks, but in other words, it's crunches on top.
Just
yeah,
without.
Yeah. So yeah, this is Pixie's new toy, and it's the Osmo 3, and it were actually cheaper than the Osmo 2. Oh, good night. Take care, Tina.
See you, Tina.
And good thing about it is it folds flat. So I mean, I don't understand it myself, but yeah, it all folds. So that's his new toy.
It's cool.
So that's the, what is it?
Osmo Mobile.
Osmo Mobile 3. The funny thing is, the one that predecesses that one is actually dearer than that one. But yeah, that's his early not Christmas present, birthday present. So he's getting sod all for his birthday because he's already had it. So oh dear. But yeah, I mean, as I say, I'd love to go out and be able to, do hiking and whatever, Thomas, but I can't. I mean, this is no word of a lie. I haven't been out for a fortnight with being ill and whatever. And Chris were going down to Asda yesterday, and we needed to go to Pound Stretcher, which is like 2 doors down from our Asda. So I says to him out at Blue, I says, I'll come with you, because I hadn't been out for a fortnight. Obviously, we've been not very well. See what Gordon put? You can give him something for his birthday, a good clip round the ear. So I said to him yesterday, I said, I'm fed up of sitting in these 4 walls I'm sure this like dry heat's not doing me any good. I want to get out. I want to get a bit of fresh air. We went down in car, and it's 2 minutes down road to our Asda. The same as the St. Pound Stretcher is like a couple of doors down. So he parks outside Pound Stretcher. I had to walk round there. We only went in for like tips and papers and come out with about 30 quid light. So we gets back in car, goes a bit further down to hey, got karate in. Goes parks right outside Asda, and I always, because they don't have any buggies in our little Asda, I always push the trolley, so it's like giving me some support. Anyway, we sort of got a few bits from there. And I says to Chris, I says, you take them through cash. I'm going back in car. I'm absolutely cream cracking. And that we're only going down to Asda. I could tell I hadn't been out, for a fortnight. It had absolutely worn me out just going down to Asda. So yeah. The same as I says, at least I've got art. At least I've got a bit of fresh air. He says, I've lost at least half a stone, maybe more. It's all this exercise I'm getting. But yeah, not only have I had a cold, I've had trouble with my sinuses. I've had banging headaches. I've had earache. I've had the whole kit and caboodle with this blooming cold. It's been doing my head in. So yeah, it's been doing me head in. Right, I just want it gone now. Right, I don't want to be having to, coughing and spluttering every time I. Damn dog is like the Duracell bunny. It's I'm fed up with sort of just getting up and going into the kitchen or going up and going to the toilet and then be sort of, coughing and spluttering the minute I sort of get up. So yeah, I just want it gone now. He says, I'm sure you want to swap that dog for 3 cats. No. He says, what kind of sandwich is it with bread on both sides of Mr. PZ? I'm sure he's going to come back with a nice little quip. So, but yeah, I won't wish this cold on my worst enemy. Same as I say, I've blown my nose that much. I've got a great big sore on end of my snozzle box. It's not a pretty sight. So I take him for a good walk. He comes back, flakes out. Half an hour later, he wants to go out again. See, that's a good thing about having cats. You just open the door and they come and go as they please. There's no walking them, especially in this sort of weather. So, at least you don't have to take cats for a walk. You just open the door and, they're gone. And it's like the cats has drove us nuts today because none of them wanted to go out. Well, all except for Benny. But he'll go out in all weathers, Benny does. But Lucy's like flaked out near patio doors. Tucker's on computer chair curled up and fast asleep, and Benny's out. And he's the only one mad enough to go out in all this rain.
He wants to cry again.
Idiot sandwich, that's what it's called. So yeah, I mean, Benny's the only, and this is the thing, because I went out yesterday, the minute he saw us pull up in the car, he come like meandering down, and the minute I got out of the car, he's meowing like crazy, and Benny has never meowed. And I mean, he's like 7 or 8 years old. And I says, I've never known him meow so much, because up until sort of I don't know, 6 months ago, we'd never heard him meow. You know, have you ever heard of a cat that, you know, have you ever heard of a cat that don't meow? Well, we've got one, but it started meowing now, all, even though it's sort of just like a, yeah, you know, like a little, yeah.
Have a pull up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like Tucker and Lucy, they're meowing, you know, all the time. So, yeah. It's all right. I'm just, I just need to, sorry if I'm sending you dizzy. I'm just getting my tablets. So, I just thought I'd zoom in on my stars on my top. You got apart from this cold. Well, I think I feel I've had it like nearly 3 weeks now. Oh, but yeah, you know, I mean, I wished I could get shut on it totally, because it's doing me head in now. Sounds like too much effort. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, you know, where it is where you are, Karate, but it's been absolutely piddling it down here all day with rain, and it's still raining.
That cat's heart in it.
Yeah, and Benny's heart in it all. So you see, Keith might not realise that I will go in live.
Oh,
Keith.
no, probably not.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's been absolutely piddling it down here all day. And I mean piddling it down. You need hot water, lemon, mint and rosemary. Oh. Yeah, they were on about it where it's 8-0.
9-0.
Oh, at 9. Oh,
Just
Gordon.
penalty last minute.
Sorry, Gordon.
9-0.
Yeah, it was sort of watching it on his. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry, he says you need hot water, lemon, mint, and rosemary, and honey.
That's all right, sugar.
That's
a spanky. They had a bad sense off inside 11 minutes. Southampton.
But yeah, same as I say, it's see, the only problem is, Thomas, is once I get a cold, I mean, I've been the same ever since I was little. It affects my sinuses, it affects my chest, and that's where I start having problems. It's not sort of just like a cold, it's everything that comes with it. I've already got 3.
Yeah, so did somebody else, Perez.
So yeah, you know, it's it's not just the cold, it's everything that goes with it, you know, the bad chest, the, you know, headaches because of my sinuses, and then I've been getting earache, and, you know, the same as I said to Chris, I says, if I'd have been at horse, I'd have been to Knacker's Yard by now. So yeah, but I'm slowly getting there. It's sort of first time today I've actually felt a little more human, let's just say. So, but I'll only go on till about 11 o'clock. Same as I say, I just wanted to come and show my face, let everybody know I'm sort of still alive. Only just. But you know, will make me apologies that I haven't been live in nearly 2 weeks, but under circumstances, I've just not felt like it. So Yeah. Some as I say, I'll probably sort of start back to normal now. Sort of slowly getting on the mend. But I says to Chris, I says, I'll go live. I'll apologise to everybody for not going live. And he says, well, I'm sure everybody will understand. I've been trying to sort of make up with it by doing the vlogs. I thought you were off after cutting your hand off. No, it were only a little nick, Thomas.
Callum.
Oh, that Callum cut his hand. No, I'm on about when I cut my finger. And I says I'm going as bad as Thomas. But no, it were only a little nick, but the worst because it were bleeding like no tomorrow. But yeah, it were only a little nick, Thomas, but I'm sure, you know, you've had them before when the littlest of cuts bleeds the most. So, but yeah. And funny thing is, when we went out yesterday, I said to Chris, we'll go in pound stretcher because Callum come home with a cut on his finger. I'd cut my finger and you're hunting round for plasters. So I bought actually a big box. I think it's down there somewhere. Hey, we've got Kate.
Hey, Kate and Ada. We still had sent to them pictures.
I know. I've been ill, haven't I? So yeah. So we're hunting round for plasters. So I says, right. I says, if we're going out to Asda, I want to dip into pound stretcher and I want to get some plasters. It says my finger's fine, just want my nail to grow back so I can start picking my nose again. But yeah, I've not live streamed in nearly 2 weeks, Kate, because I've been that poorly with cold and oh, Gordon Bennett. My mate got peed up at the weekend, tripped over himself and fell through his glass coffee table, cutting his thumb off. Oh, Gordon Bennett. But I'm a bit better, Kate. I'm not 100%. I've still sort of got the chesty, you know, the chesty bit, and I'm still a little bit bunged up, and I've been having problems with me sinuses, you know, like headaches and an earache and. Didn't he have any super glue? But you see, the thing is, I mean, nowadays, it's amazing what they can do as regards sewing limbs back on. I mean, sometimes, I mean, they can't always sew them back on, but oh, Gordon Bennett. It says, did he post it on Facebook? He may have got a thumbs up for it. But you see, the thing is, I mean, that's worst finger to cut off because your thumbs are central to your hand, aren't they? If you know what I mean. I fell over the Hoover the other day and I asked it why it was lay in the middle of the floor. Oh dear. Well, if it's anything like me, I can trip over fresh air. You know, I bet you can't do that one. I bet you can't trip over fresh air. Yeah. I'm one that falls upstairs instead of falling down them, and I trip over fresh air. Yeah, he says what makes me laugh. He's semi-retired, and at his age, he should know better. Yeah, but I mean, you would think so, Gordon. But you know, obviously, hopefully, this you know, lesson learned sort of thing. I see what Thomas has put. I walked into a mirror in a shop and told the other guy to watch where he's going. But yeah, you know, I trip over fresh air, so you know, But same as I say, you know, he says he was only saying the other week how rat-horsed he gets and he needs to calm down. Well, same as I say, hopefully he's learnt his lesson. Richard's back. I bet he's living it up in Spain. So
But
I think
not free Wi-Fi.
I think that's what I could do with some nice warm sunshine, and you know that's just the prescription I need. You know, some nice warm sunshine. If I do say so myself, I'm looking a little bit pasty. Angela, what comes, we're not going out for. Knowing him like I do, he won't he will be on it again. But you know, I mean, things like that, you know, if he's cut his thumb off and had to have it reattached, then you'd think he'd learn his lesson, wouldn't you? Oh, he says, sorry, I keep nipping in and out. It's a bit noisy here. Get to Benidorm, Vicky is waiting. Yeah. But
Is that a vagina?
And another thing that's bugging me and all, my ears keep popping. That's one thing that's pissing me off more than out, is my ears keep popping as well. He's a lovely bloke, was my mentor when I was apprentice, known him years. But, you know, is it a regular, you know, if he's doing it on a regular basis, then, you know, it's sort of hard to give it up, if you know what I mean. Keep opening and shutting that door. So, you know, it's you know, does he want to give it up? You'd think, same as I say, if that were me and I'd ended up like that, cutting my thumb off and I'd to have it reattached, that you sort of evaluate and say, well, you know, when it's about time I sort of, it's only the weekends. But, you know, if things like that keep happening, then, you know, well, what if it had been, you know, he'd have ended up with a great big glass shard sticking out his neck, or it could have been worse than just his thumb. This is what I'm saying. It could have been a lot worse. You know what I mean? It could have disfigured his face. It could have, you know, I mean, you've got that vein there, if you sort of, you can bleed to death. You know what I mean? I know it's sort of what if, but it could easily have been a lot worse than his thumb, let's just say. You know, a glass coffee table, shattered his glass coffee table. He could have got a shard of glass in his neck or anything. You know what I mean? It's it don't bear thinking about what could have happened, let's just say. But you know, it's I mean, if that were me, I'd sort of evaluate it and think, well, you know, I was lucky this time. It were only my thumb. It could have been a lot worse. He's back in work Monday. He's going to get so much stick, lol. We've already got a new nickname for him. Go on then. Tell us what his nickname is.
Thumbelina.
Yeah. That is quite a good nickname, actually.
Oh, Thumbelina.
Yeah. He says Thumbelina.
Thumbelina.
Hey! You know, great minds think alike. Chris says Thumbelina.
I got it right.
So, if you're wondering what this is behind me, this is Callum's his apron, Tom Thumb.
Don't believe it's better because it's a girl's name.
I've watched all his. Best about it though, I mean, he's got his uniform. He's got 2 tops. He's got 2 aprons, 2 skull caps, 2 tea towels, but only 1 pair of trousers. But dogs out, put weights away. But yeah, but 1 pair of trousers, and so same as ours says. I mean, it's a chef's uniform. You'd think they'd give him 2 pair of trousers, but thing is that the place where you buy them from is like in Rotherham, so it's only like just up road. So when we get a minute and we're feeling a bit better, we're on about having a ride up there and getting him another pair of trousers. So it don't mean, I mean, it means that I don't have to keep washing his trousers every night. You know, I mean, he's got 2 skull caps, 2 aprons, 2 tops. It's just the trousers that I have to wash every day. So, pardon me, that's that coffee. Give me burpees. I'll go on till just after 11 o'clock, and hey.
I thought you said so.
No. So yeah, you know, break myself in gently, sort of thing. I'll go on to sort of till I've been on 2 hours, and then, you know, so but yeah, touch wood. Hopefully everything's back to normal on Monday. So you know, we can get back to sort of having a right good laugh and you know, like it were before. So I've got to put this cushion behind my back. It's giving me backache now. So yeah, what's everybody up to over the weekend? I don't think we doing a deal, are we?
If it carries on like this, I'll not be droning on.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, well, Chris has arranged to supposedly going out with the drone on Sunday morning, but same as he's just said, if this rain carries on, he'll not be going anywhere. You know, even sort of going out with the Osmo Pocket, you can't really go out filming in peeing it down with rain. You know what I mean? You've got to, same as Chris said today, if you're going anywhere, you've got to be filming indoors. Who did the rain dance? Or may go to the beach, depends on the weather. Yeah, and Chris has said exactly the same thing. He's made arrangements to meet up with other guys that he goes droning with Sunday morning. The same as he says, if this carries on, you know, it'll be called off because you can't take the drone out in this weather. You know, so yeah, I mean, same as he says, you can't even film with the Osmo Pocket or anything because, you know, it's you can't really go out in the rain. So, you know, I mean, I don't think we'll be doing a deal. I'm hopefully making like individual sponge puddings for after Sunday lunch. Get some underwater footage. Vicky did.
Vicky did.
Yeah. The pole rain dance. We see, this is what I'm saying about a dog, Gordon. You know, with cats, you just open the door and they're gone. I mean, there's only Benny daft enough to go out in it. But I mean, me and Chris were, when we sort of went out yesterday in Christmas, I'm sure he goes to somebody else's ass because when he comes in, he's as dry as a bone. So either somebody else is like letting him in or whatever, or he's shielding somewhere that's nice and dry, because he's never wet when he comes in. He comes in for a bit, has a kip, and then he goes back out again. And get a submarine drone. They're expensive, they are, Thomas.
About 1,500 quid.
Well, that's what I say. They're expensive, aren't they?
He's out tarting.
Yeah. Well, he's had them chopped, let's just say. He's going an old fella now, is Benny, because he's oldest.
Those had them chopped and other ones had it sawed up.
Yeah, 2 lads has had them chopped off, and Mrs. over there's had hers sewn up. That's why we've got 2 male cats and a female cat, because they've all been done. So yeah. But same as I say, when we went out the other day, it was spitting with rain, weren't it, when we come back?
Yeah.
And he come meandering to the car, and it was dry as a bone. And that's when Chris says, he says, I'm sure he's going in somebody's ass, you know, because he always seems dry. I mean, when he comes in, so he's like other 2, like Duff, you know, they're like drowned rats, but not Benny. He's as dry as a bone when he comes in. He says Ronnie's had his knackers done. Treats this ass. Well, you're not kidding me. Same as I say, he comes in, has something to eat, has a bit of a kip, and then he buggers off back out again. But, you know, he only comes back either wherever he's going, don't feed him or whatever. I don't know, because he only comes back for a food, has a quick kip, and then he's back off out again. Still waiting for board money. Yeah, you'll be waiting a long while, mate.
I know, isn't it?
So, I mean, in next life, I'm coming. A wet pussy is a happy pussy, or is that the wrong way round?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, in next life, I think I'm coming back as a cat, because you know, you get everything. You know, you get your toilets seen to by humans, you get fed by humans. You know, these get treats and everything. And what do they do for it? Not fall. So yeah, next life I'm coming back as a cat. So you know, sleep all day long, go out on Raz all night. So, but yeah, I mean, it's hard life being a cat. You know what I mean? Lucy's near door looking out, but you open the door for her and she just sits there looking at you as if to say, do you think I'm mad, mate?
Mm.
And Tucker's just lay there, you know, zonked out to the world. Oh, 11,452.
Don't make that. It's just gone up 11,531.
Oh, but yeah. I mean, I keep waiting. I've got one video that's I made right when I first started YouTube. My busy day, that's had over 1K views on that. And same as I said to Chris, it's nothing special. It's just me sitting there saying, well, I've got Callum off to school and I got Chris off to work. And that's all it is, basically. And I've had above 1,000 views on that one. And then the most I've had on one of my baking, were it about 400 and something?
Yeah, something like that.
What the most I've had on one of my baking vlogs is about 400 and something. I just need one to go viral.
Yeah.
And we'll be rolling it.
Getting there slowly.
Yeah, rolling in the cash. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
It's made £2.34.
oh, whoop-de-doo, don't spend it all at once. You know.
It's not bad for just sitting here.
You could just about get a 6 pint of milk with that.
Just about.
Yeah.
Depending where you go.
Okie dokie then, Thomas. I've not been going on for much longer. Same as I say, I've been going on for 2 hours and I'm actually a bit poopty-whoopted. So, yeah, I says my first one weren't going to be all that long, so I've got an itch on the back of my leg. It's driving me nuts. So yeah, I'm going to get off, guys. Hopefully, touch wood, I'll be back to normal on Monday. So if you're around, pop in, say hello. You can't catch me cold, you know. Same as Chris keeps saying, computer virus. You know, he's blaming blaming Dennis and Emma because they started off with it. So thank you for coming in, and I do appreciate you being patient with me. I just wanted to come on and, you know, let you know that I'm okay. I'm still not 100%, but you know, I'll see you all on the next one. Hopefully I'll be around Monday, you know, unless I get struck by lightning or something daft like that. So I'll see you all on Monday, guys. Thank you for popping in, and I appreciate you coming in. Bye.
Bye.